Okay, well, if you're here, welcome to the stream. We'll see if anybody shows up here in a minute, but we're going to be going through three $500 bundles, or so I say blocks of ones. Got one here, one more here, and a third one here. For a total of 1,500 ones, we're going to do one bundle at a time with a recap after every 5 bundles. Let's see, we got 6 viewers already. Thank you guys for stopping by. Let's see what happens tonight. Before I get started with these ones, we're going to recap last night's top 3 finds. They were all $5 bills. There weren't really any really good ones yet. We only did one block, so there weren't a lot. There were some star notes and stuff, but nothing really great yet on the ones. But that may change tonight. As for our top finds in last stream last night, we had one 2017A $5 star note with a 500,000 print run. That was our lowest print run star note. We had a 6 of a kind sixes. That's almost a binary radar flipper. That 3 kind of ruined it, but it's still a good note with a 6 of a kind. And we had a binary with 8181, 8811. That was probably our best find. That were last night's. And yes, TGIF. We're spending our Friday night going through currency. Okay, so if you haven't done so, hit that like button. Last night's stream got over 300 views, believe it or not. It was my second highest viewed stream ever last night. But the other one that beats it is actually a lot older. It's like over almost 3 years old. It was from like 2023 or 24. I think 2023. It's almost 3 years old. We're going to do 5 bundles at a time. And then we'll do a recap after every 5 bundles. We're just getting started. Make sure my camera's set up right. I want to get a good view of the bills with a good focus. That looks pretty good. Bundle number 1, we're looking for star notes, web notes, fancy serial numbers, birthday notes, date notes, older bills, printing errors, anything worth more than $1. Now we'll get started. We're doing a total of 4 streams and joker notes, yes. 4 streams. This is stream number 2. There's a try and error with 2s, 9s, and 7s. In good shape with lucky 7s at the end. Not a bad note. 1 keeper, but low end. There's an older date, October 24th, 11:59. Probably not worth keeping, but I'll look it up later. We didn't have much luck with the ones last night. We did okay, but nothing great. Let's hope to change that tonight. If you're joining us, hit that like button. Get the stream out to more people. I'm sure a lot of people have better things to do on a Saturday night, but I don't. Absolutely not. We've got 1,500 ones to go through, and we'll be going through a total of 5,000 ones over the next couple of nights on top of this one. So we've got 2 more streams after this one before the currency is finished for the month. That's a lot of currency. There's a 5-digit serial number. Not quite low enough, though. That one bank, I'm not banned from any bank so far. Some banks don't like me, though. Some banks don't let me bring in, 4 buckets of quarters, but I can't blame them. But when you do as much as I do, you got to start getting more. You got to get a lot of banks. That way you're not putting pressure on 1 bank or 2 banks. You're doing it kind of spread it out. So Makes things easier for everyone. Glad the oh, that could have been true, man. That could have been true. But I will not admit to it in public. Let's see what we get here. Oh, just a free paint job, right? All right. Hey, Bono, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us. Oh, it's so close to a radar. Not quite, though. We're just getting started. We're on the first bundle. We found like a trinary so far. That's it. Nothing special yet. Just getting started with these ones. So we're going to do 1,500 tonight. My focus will cooperate. There we go. I'm going to train it to work. We're just getting started, though. It could be, we could find a radar. Very possible. We got really close last night several times. If I do happen to miss something, let me know in the chat. You know, it may be something you might keep, but keep in mind that I may not keep it any, you know, for myself. But just let me know if I miss something obvious, especially something good like a radar. Sometimes those are tricky to kind of identify. I always make sure to look at each end of the serial number to make sure they don't match. If they do, I'll give it a second look. Okay, that's your key right there. They've got to match. If they don't, it's not a radar, but it could be a bookends. So we'll do a recap after every 5 bundles, just like last night. That'll be the standard. I bet they do, man. I actually had corn dogs for dinner tonight, believe it or not. Had to come home and make something fast. Get ready for the stream. All right, that bundle's done. I could do that, man. I could do that. Get a massive corn dog binge. They're probably better than the corn dogs I get other places. Definitely better than the ones I had tonight, that's for sure. One bundle down. We're on the board, though. If you're joining us, say hi in the chat. There we go. All right, bundle number 2. Here we go. I just had 2 corn dogs. Don't think I want more tonight. Not that I couldn't handle it, of course, but okay. Y'all have any weekend plans? There's a pretty rustied up bill. Older date, September 18th, 1666. A long time ago. I'll look it up later for fun. Probably won't be a keeper. You want to know what I ate for dinner? Tell me. I have to know. Nice. Anybody seen Funshine Bear tonight? Is he going to skip out? He's probably mad at me. Dude, he's going to explode, man. That sounds absolutely just nightmarish. Oh, he's out there hanging with, he has friends. That's not acceptable, man. He should not be allowed to have friends. This is almost a trinary. Almost. Go back 2, huh? Yeah, it's almost, these are almost trinaries. They're close. They're sequential, but 9s, 8s, 7s, that 0 makes it makes it 4 numbers though. Not quite a keeper. Well, it's got lucky 7s in the middle though, but I won't keep it. But they're close. They're almost worthy of a collection, I guess. Yeah, they're sequential. You'll still find those nowadays. They still make them. They just don't make like entire packs that are sequential anymore. I wish they still made star notes like that. That would be nice. We'll see what we get here, though. We're just getting started. We did really well last night, so the pressure is either on or it's off. I don't know which yet. Did it match last night or we did well? We just kind of coast through this hunt. We'll see what happens, though. Only one way to find out. Here's a close call here, guys. 1863, 8163 going backwards. Kind of a bookends. The numbers don't match in the middle, but they are a radar in the middle. It's like a bookends note. I don't usually keep these, but it's still cool. It's nearly a radar. Just need to swap the last 2 numbers. I won't pull it out, though. I like them to either be or not be. They've got to be the real deal. The 4 numbers in the middle, Matt, were all the same. I would keep it. All right. Hey, Richard, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Just FYI, Rusty with All In Currency Collecting stopped by right before the stream started to say hi. He's going to come back later and say hi to us. Haven't talked to him in a while. It's been a few months since I talked to him. He's out there enjoying the life. He's a good man. Hung out at a couple of shows together. He'll be back. He said he'd come back later this evening during the stream and say hi. He's got a channel as well, but he doesn't post. He hasn't posted on it in a long time though. Kind of went to like the back burner. But he'll come by later tonight. He knows a lot about currency. We're on bundle number 2 right now, Richard, in case you're wondering. We're still just getting started. So far, no star notes in these bundles. These feel like consecutive numbers. Nope, they're not. Just brand new together. I don't withdraw anything. I use cash. Withdrawing that much money is not good. Trust me. But this month so far, I've spent 10 on currency and 2 on quarters. I have to get more quarters next week, though. Got to pick up. I got a bunch of quarters to pick up either Monday or Tuesday. I've got a lot of them to go through this month already. Not do that again. All right. That's bundle number 2. Here's number 3. My record's like 15,500 though. Not much, honestly. I don't keep stuff so much in here. This is my studio. No, I don't keep anything in here. I play it safe, guys. As far as work, yeah, it wasn't too bad. Got a lot done. End of the week on a high note, which is nice. Pun intended, right? It wasn't bad, though. Bino, is that true, Bino? Did you actually eat a burrito in 2 bites? And was it a kitty size, like a king size burrito, like a king burrito? But 2 bites, dude, that's like, if that's true, impressive. So the question is, did he actually do that today? And was it a bean burrito? Well, it was a normal day, right, for Funshine Bear. That's a normal day. And thank you all. If you're coming here, if you're just getting here, we're going through 1,500 ones. We've gotten through a little over 200 of them now. Just getting started. Still, we're just in the early stages of the hunt. We're going to do 1,500 ones, and we'll see what we find in them. So far, it's pretty light hunt, but we'll see what happens as we keep going. It's all a matter of chance. If you haven't done so yet, hit the like button, get the stream out to more people. We had a really good stream last night. Hopefully tonight will be just about as good. But we'll see. I think we had 13 likes at the end of the stream last night, but a lot of viewership. So it was still a great stream. So, Bono, is it true that you actually did that? A burrito in 2 bites? The question is, if you did it, and if you did it, why would you do that? That's a close call there. Not quite, though. Damn. So, almost 2 bites. We'll say 2.5 bites. 2.5 bites, maybe. Technically, that's 3 bites. Let's be honest. Now, if anybody in here has ever eaten a burrito in 2 bites, let me know. A burrito, that is. If you can do that, I'm impressed. Yeah, if you guys come up here, we can plan out a day. But you got to have fishing licenses. I don't fish illegally. I can't because I used to work for the Game of Fish, so as a contractor, so I cannot do that and get caught. So I make sure to follow all fishing laws. And it's not very expensive anyway. It's like $15. Maybe 25 with a trout, 20 or 25 with a trout stamp, I guess. I can't remember. I bought a fishing license last year, but I'll use it once. You have to get mine renewed too. 57.38, 57.29. I do have a perfect spot to take you guys. My kayak only holds 2 people though, but that's not a big deal. I've done I can do currying if I need to. 0s, 3s, and 4s, a trinary with pretty good eye appeal. Nothing special, but it's okay. At least it's better than nothing. All right, we're almost done with bundle number 3 here. That sounds good. Yeah, you bring a kayak. We'll go. I've got a really good spot to take you guys. Actually, it's not too far from work. Not too far. It's that kind of that end of town. Okay, that was bundle number 3. So I've got a 2-man kayak. It does leak a little bit, but I've got it pretty well fixed. I've had it for 15 years now, I think, almost 15 years. It's been drug up many, many, many miles of river. A lot of river. A lot of different rivers, too. All right, that's 3 bundles down. Here we go, bundle number 4. We'll do a recap here in about 2 more bundles. I can get a focus fix here. There we go. All right, here's 4th bundle. Yeah, I've got some good spots that are good for both of those activities. Plus for floating too. But you got to come up here first. We could make it a members only video. As far as fish in that river, I'm thinking about a river. It's probably going to be white bass and possibly crappie and catfish. 3s, 8s, and 0s, almost a binary there. Good eye appeal. A trinary, but that's okay. Low end, Bottom of the barrel find, but I'll take it anyway. Eventually, I'm going to find some pairs of those. That'll increase their value quite a bit. But and yeah, bass, crappie, catfish, you know, brim or perch, sunfish, also minnows. You can catch minnows in the shallows and use them for bait in the holes, in the deeper holes. And it's almost time to catch crappie. So if you guys are going to fish, it's about that time of year. I'll probably be taking a week off to do some crappie fishing here in about a month. No, they're not required. I wear them because I have them, but they're not required. I do because I've had too many close calls with snakes. But they're not so bad right now. In the summer, that's a problem, though. Too many cottonmouths. Don't want to be their, you know, be their friend that day too closely. I'll just keep my distance and not step on them. But I do wear wading boots. Yeah, I wear them year round. In the winter to keep me from getting too cold, and in the summer to prevent myself from stepping on a snake. And I've gotten some damn close calls over the years. That's amazing. How big was that? Was it like a 6 foot? What was it, like a cottonmouth or something? You know what kind of snake it was, and how long was it? There we go. Finally, a star note. Finally. So we got 1 star. Let's look it up real quick. That's about right. I've seen some massive snakes too over the years. I used to work on the river a lot. So like 2021 K series, probably going to be a common run. If you're joining us, hit that like button. Say hi in the chat. 3.2 million print run on this one, by the way. Common, but in good shape. It's in good shape. So 1 star note. To start off the star notes for the hunt. We're on the 3rd bundle, by the way, if you're just joining us. I don't know what the biggest. I think the biggest snake I ever saw was in the Spring River over in Mammoth Springs. Well over 20, probably 25 years ago. 26, 27 years ago, somewhere around there. A long time ago when I was young. And I thought it was a tree. It was so big until I saw the scales moving. And I realized it wasn't a tree or a log. There's another one. Probably going to be this. Actually, it's a different series. That might be better. 2017. I think it's common, but some of these, I think 2017s are decent. 3.2 million on this one too, but it's in good shape. A keeper nonetheless. Nice crisp star note. Have I ever had snake? I think I did once when I was a kid, like very young. Like maybe 4 or 5 years old or 3. I think I did. I tried it when I was like a very young kid. How's it going, Rusty? Thanks for joining us, man. What's going on? How you liking it over there out west? And have you found any gold yet? That's the real question. By the way, Rusty, we're in. We have Rusty and Krusty in here, by the way. So I may make some missteps in my names, but we're on bundle number 4 right now, out of 15. So we're at the beginning stages. We're not even halfway done yet. Any highlights of your adventures over there? We're just talking about our encounters with snakes. Everybody loves a good snake story. And I'm sure most people exaggerate the size of their snakes, right? Who doesn't, right? Mine was 5 feet. No, mine was 6.5. I know over there you get rattlers, don't you, over there, Rusty? Rattlers. Worse than out here. All right, that's bundle number 4. If y'all haven't done so yet, hit the like button on the stream. Get more viewers, get more friends. Mountain lion bobcat. Oh, I believe it, man. I believe it. Mountain lions would definitely be the most terrifying thing out there. Bears are bad, but mountain lions, I don't know, man. That's something I would not want to mess with. Bears, I might be faster than them, but I don't think mountain lions could. I think I could not outrun them. Here's bundle number 5. Here, after we get this bundle done, we'll do a recap of the finds. So one more bundle, we'll do a quick recap. Here's a high serial number, 9599, then numbers. It's like a high number, but it's the equivalent of a 4-digit low serial number. That is a keeper. It's not in the best shape, but I keep them when they're at that range. I don't find them too often either. We got 7 viewers and 7 likes, so thank you guys for joining us and hitting the like button. We'll do a recap here after this bundle. Haven't found a lot yet, but we have a few finds so far. And at some point, we'll do a recap of the finds from last night, too. The best finds. They were all 5s. Which is good, but also bad because they tend to be more expensive than 1s. But that's okay. Here's bundle number 5. If I missed something, let me know. I will go back and look at it if I remember. And I should remember. Yeah, the binary is pretty sweet. That was a good note. Here's an older date, May 21st, 1361. Long time ago. I'll look it up later. Right now, it's not a priority. All right. We did have a really good binary last night. That was like one of the first finds, too. It was really good. Love a good binary. Now we need to find a radar, a repeater, or a flipper. Rusty, have you done any currency hunting while you've been over there? I'm pretty sure you haven't, but if you have, I'm sure you miss it. If you haven't, I'm sure you miss it for sure. And let me know if you're going to make it to Tulsa. We'll hang out. I'll be there the entirety of the show, like usual, or close to it. 3756 3723. Not quite a repeater. Also not a pretty note, so it's okay. Last night we got done in about a little over 2 hours, which was actually perfect. Well, that stinks, man. 55 miles. Wow. But I mean, you did trade it off for some peace and quiet, though. Let's be honest. It wasn't a bad move. I think you did the right thing. Get some peace, some serenity. There's not much better in the world than, hanging out like in your own place with a loyal dog. And getting stuff done. The dog will never betray you. Dog will never judge you or betray you. There's 9s, 4s, and 1s in a trinary. Almost a repeater. Really close. Not the prettiest note, but I'll pull it to the side anyway. Maybe I'll find a pair for it one time, once in the future. All right, looks like we got a note coming up. It was washed in the laundry. Yep. Looks like it was in someone's jeans at some point. Threes, 2s, and 8s in a trinary here. We'll pull that out too. I'll go through my trinaries eventually and look for pairs. Absolutely, man. Animals always be there for you. That was washed. Looks like it was stained in some jeans or something. Okay, so we got a star note next. Probably going to be a common run. Let's see what we get here. I'm almost positive that these G series are common runs. $1.28 million. Not super common, but still common range. Over $1 million, but better than the other two that we found so far. There's a 95 series, guys. Is that a web note? Y'all know this, right? 1995 series. Web note? Not web note? Anybody paying attention anymore? Krusty? Bino? Richard? Krusty says not a web note. Stun, how you doing, man? Yeah, a lot of those are, because they're typically printed, they're printed ahead of time, Sterling, so they're going to have a lot of low runs. Sometimes they are, I don't know of any that are higher than that, actually. Because they make them in runs of 3.2 million or so, and they go up to, the higher runs sometimes, but not always. They're just replacement notes. They don't usually have to go up that high. So Krusty says not a web note. Krusty is right. There's an FW and an E down here by the plate number. It should not be there if it's a web note. Also, the printing plate number is here at the bottom. It's here down here at the bottom of the E instead of the top where it would be if it was a web note. But we had a chance to find one. We did not find one on that bill. But in total, in these streams, we're doing $10,000 worth of currency. We're doing, last night we did 5,500. Tonight we're doing 1,500 in ones. And the next two nights we'll do the same exact thing. We'll do $3,000 in ones over the next 2 nights after this stream. We've got 4 streams in a row to do this. I'll probably be blind or dead before it's all over, but we'll see what happens. Have nightmares about serial numbers. Okay, here's our recap so far of the hunt. We don't have much yet, but we're only 5 bundles in. But we're also didn't get completely skunked either yet so far. We've got one started with a 1.28 million print run, 2017 AG series, a 2017 K series with a 3.2 million print run, and a 2021 K series with a same print run, 3.2 million. So 3 common star notes. We also have a high serial number, 9599. If you wonder why this is high, the serial numbers for ones only go up to 96 million, and they stop there because anything higher than that, the Bureau of Engraving and Printing will use those as novelty items for sale on the U.S. Mint website. That's why you don't find them in circulation unless they came from the U.S. Basically from the Treasury, the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, the BEP as we call it. These are pretty tough to find here, especially when you get even more 9s in a row. I haven't found many of these over the years, just a few. I also didn't keep them for the entire time either, so that's another reason I didn't find that many. They're not very valuable, maybe a few bucks tops, but everything else I think we had was a trinary. We have 3s, 2s, and 8s, 1s, 4s, and 9s, 0s, 3s, and 8s. That's probably the best looking of the ones we found so far. Or this one, 0s, 3s, and 4s. That's also a decent one with a good amount of zeros in it. And 2s, 9s, and 7s in this one. All trinaries. Nothing special yet, but we're getting there. Now, block number 2, bundle number 6. We'll see what's in this one now. So far, I've been through 500 bills. Rusty, I hope you're giving us some good luck by being here. Please give us some luck, man. We'll see what happens here. I was telling them last night, Rusty, about the currency battle we did the first time, and I found that true binary super radar, and I had to call you to basically tell you I did not cheat. Like, I swear I found this. It was incredible. But we had some good hunts after that. That's for sure. Here's a trinary, 1s, 6s, and 9s. Also got the year 1991 in the middle, if people care about that. But trinary nonetheless. Nothing great about that. They're common. If you're joining us, hit that like button. Stick around. We may find something epic. We may not. But if you don't watch, you'll never know. If I don't hunt them, you'll never know either. See, we both got to stick around. So far, we're doing okay. I did buy like 2,200 ones recently that were just devoid of anything. They were already searched. No trying. I think I had like one trinary and a mixed ladder and something else out of like 2,000 plus bills. No star notes. They were all searched. Did not appreciate that. 1s, 3s, and 4s in a trinary. Not in the prettiest shape, but I may have a matching pair to that somewhere. And they do have a little bit of collectability to them. Let's be honest, they do. Not everybody likes that, but that's the case. All right. And not many people do the battles anymore. Yeah, they don't. I mean, there might be some more people that do it, but not currency. No one has like a scoring system like we did. And we've got a really like a polished scoring system for our hunts, for our battles. And I might do the same thing with coins at some point, especially with like maybe $50. Okay, Shannon Smith, if he comes in here tonight, I might do a $50 battle with him. He checks every square inch of every coin. I don't do that. I'll just look at specific dates, but he'd be a good one to have a battle with because he can find the good stuff too, like the varieties. He knows what to look for the most part. Not many people do. So I thought about maybe doing a $50 hunt or battle with him at some point. He was open to the idea, so we might do that one day down the road. But I don't even have a scoring system set up yet. There's a Star Note 2013. This one starts with a 2, by the way. You don't see that too often. Pun intended, right? All right, so 2013 K. $3.2 million print run, common, but a keeper nonetheless. Remember, they don't make Star Notes anymore, so I've always kept them anyway, regardless of the print run. But I definitely keep them now. Don't even worry about the print run so much, as long as they're a Star Note. But it still matters. The lower the run, they can have more value to them, especially if they're really low. Will we find anything fancy? So far, we've only got low-end stuff. Trinaries, Star Notes, mostly. Just common ones. We'll see what we get here, though. This is our, what, 6th bundle out of 15, so we're not even halfway done yet. Although we're getting there. I'll try to be done within like 2 hours or close to it. That way I can get all this stuff cleaned up and recounted and ready for a drop off next week. There you go, guys. A Star Note that's almost a flipper. That 2 ruined it, but that's still a cool looking serial number. 099-09926. Let's see what the print run is now. 3.2 million, common Star Note, but cool serial number. All right. Let's keep going here. That's what, like 5-star notes so far? I think it's 5. That's not bad. I've had worse, that's for sure. Y'all haven't hit the like button. Hit the like button on the stream. Get more views. Make more friends. Have a more active chat, maybe. Get me nice and distracted for the hunt. So I missed something. We need some finds, guys. We're not doing bad, though. We're not doing bad. Getting some star notes here. We need something better than star notes and trinaries, let's be honest. There's only one way to get more finds. That's to keep on hunting. All right, bundle number 7. After this one's done, we're almost halfway through the stream, the hunt. There's a find. 6 in a row 4s. Is that good enough, Krusty? It's almost 7 in a row 4s. It's almost a super radar. That's not something to complain about. 4 in a row or 6 in a row 4. That's pretty darn good. That's our best one so far out of all the ones. I wish that 6 had been a 1 though. That'd been like gotta have been an $80 note. It's not in bad shape either. Maybe we'll find more from this run. I hope so. This is a sweet note. Even without the radar. That's 6 in a row. That's tough. That's really scarce. Hey Cameron, how you doing? Thanks for joining us, man. Oh, so that's a good one. That is that's a damn good find. That's a top tier find for this kind of thing here. We'll take that for sure. 6 in a row, almost 7 in a row. There's potential, folks. There's always potential. That's almost a radar too. 0612 forward, 4612 going backward, just a couple of numbers off. 4 numbers away from a radar in that same run. So we're getting some teasers here. It happens a lot, though. We get a lot of teasers, a lot of almosters. In fact, it happens way more than you might think. I've had hunts where I go through, several thousand ones, and I'll find at least 50 bills that were 1 number away from a radar, repeater, or, anything like that. It's ridiculous how often it happens. But that was our best, definitely our best one so far. Because 6 in a row, that's a fairly tough, that's a tough one to find. I don't have many of those. All right, so Cameron, where are you from? And thanks for joining us if you're still here. That was now, Preston. Maybe you say you guys should have more. Should get some more finds, and we'll pull something else out here in a minute. That's a future date, February 28th, 2041. That's quite a ways out, though. That's more than 10 years. I won't keep that for now. That's quite a ways too far out. Needs to be within 10 years for me. Well, Cameron, sure. Gladly. Say hi. Everybody say hi to Cameron. I guess that's what you're wanting, right? Shout out. Let us know where you're from. If you like what you like to do. What your favorite color is. Maryland, cool. I haven't been to Maryland, although I've been not too far from there. I had a family member that lived in Maryland not too long ago. Now they live near me. Although I'm so busy, I don't see them too often, but. All right. If y'all haven't done so, hit the like button. We're trying to get 15 likes in the stream. We have 8. We're over halfway there. Can we get 15? Is it possible? It's possible. All right, we're on the 7th bundle. So far, we're doing okay. All right. This pile will become my new replacement pile. All right. Bundle number 8 coming up. We'll do a recap here in about 3 more bundles. Scream Bino's name. Bino? His real name or his screen name? Bino? Is Bino even still here? Bino 9898. What if I find a serial number that's 9898? Or the numbers match like the phone pad of the letters of Bino with 9898 on it. Bino has a family. Family has any priority over this, dude? Really? Oh man. You're good, man. You're good. I think Krusty just wanted to harass you a little bit. Oh, good. Yeah. I could sing for you, but that's not going to happen. So Cameron, what do you like to do, Cameron? You like currency? You like coins? Oh, thanks, Cameron. I'm gonna check that out because that's a milestone. I think that's like what? 2.38 subs. Nice. You broke the the barrier there from 2.37. I appreciate it, man. So what do you do? I'm assuming you like currency and coins. That's the majority of what my channel is. Mostly. And artifacts, arrowheads, stuff like that. We do currency on my channel. We do about once a month. I'll do a few streams, 2 to 3 streams normally. This month I'm doing 4 because I got a lot of ones to do this month. So I'm going to spread them out over 4 streams. We got trinary 3s, 5s, and 8s. Not bad, but also not good. I prefer better notes than that. We got 9 likes now. We got 10 viewers. Thank you all for joining. We are hitting bundle number 8 right now out of 15. We're basically right at the halfway point of the hunt right now. Halfway, exactly. Star notes, yes, I have found some star notes in this hunt already. 5, I think. And found some last night, too. Found a few last night. Nothing uncommon yet, though. All common print runs. But I've got lots. And as far as star notes in general, I have probably a couple thousand of them. I've been through. Let me see how much currency I've been through. It's a lot. I can tell you that. Hey, Rusty, thanks for joining us, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're going, Rusty. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you soon, hopefully. Maybe we'll see you sometime here in the next few months. I've been through over 230,000 ones so far in my hunts. Almost $250,000. Just $1 bills. I've been through nearly $400,000 total in 1s and 5s, and a few 2s. Not many 2s, but a lot of bills over the years. Currency I started doing about 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago. I got in a position where I could get a lot of it every month, so I decided to start doing currency too. And it's definitely been worth it. I've actually noticed that before currency and arrowheads, Krusty, arrowheads are my probably my first thing ever. I've done that my whole life. Coins are and currency are about a five-year-old hobby. I was a newbie back then. I was just learning pennies and half dollars back then. That's been a while back, but I've always done artifacts and arrowheads, always. Sounds good, man. Appreciate it, Rusty. I'll definitely check it. I'll reply to you. You got it, Chris. You've got to find one. You're gonna have to come find one. Deal? You got to find your own. That's the deal. I take you, and you got to find one. And that's definitely possible. Even if it's broken, it's still cool to find them. You can keep that in your office too, Krusty. You can keep a meat cleaver too if you like, even if it's evidence. You know, it's your office. You can do what you want, right? All right, we're almost done with bundle number 8 here. So we're slightly over halfway through. We'll do 2 more bundles and we'll do a recap. So, Cameron, if you stick around a few minutes here, we'll do a recap of the finds. I do recap after every 5 bundles, and we're 8 in, so we got 2 more to go. All right. Here's number 9. And we're looking for star notes, fancy serial numbers, birthday notes, printing errors, date notes, older bills, web notes, anything cool. Of course, cool is arbitrary, but that's what we're looking for. If y'all are joining us, hit the like button, say hi in the chat. Don't be a stranger. That is so close to a radar. That 3 needed to be a 5. We have a trinary radar. Still close, but not quite. This is also almost a radar. This is what I'm talking about. You get so many close calls. 75164 to 7514 going backward. 1 number off another radar note there. Just 1 number off. There we go, guys. Rest of you are still here. You'll know what this is. Folks, what is this note? What's it called? Y'all know what this note is? I don't think I found one of these on the stream before. I might have. What is this note? What's it called? And why is it special? Does anybody know what this note is? Correct, Sterling. Good job. It's an X note, also known as a high suffix note. The reason these are special, I don't think they've made them in quite a long time. But these suffixes here they change these after every print run from A to Y. And they don't really make it even nearly this high up to X. X and Y are the top 2. Y's are even scarcer. I don't think they made these in quite well over 10 years, maybe 15, 20 years nearly, because this is a 2009 series. I think that's the last time they made them. I don't think they made them after any other series after that. But these are, they're worth about $4 or $5 a piece on eBay. Kind of the same as a good star note. They are collectible, but they're going to probably get more valuable as time goes on because they don't make them anymore that I know of. I could be wrong, but I haven't found anything modern with that kind of a suffix on it. There's actually no Z's. There's only X's and Y's. They did not use Z's because they look too much like 2s, so they didn't use Z's. They also did not use O's either because it looked like zeros. It's a different kind of find there, though. That's pretty cool. I don't find those very often. I've also thrown many of them away too before I kept them. They're not like super rare and super valuable, but I've learned to keep them nowadays. Diversifies your hunt. And they do have some collectability. They're worth a little bit. But still a fairly scarce find. Those are pretty scarce. The Y notes are even tougher. I think I've only found one or two of those ever. But they're cool. But modern runs, I don't think even get close to that high. Maybe close, but not that far up. I would have found one by now. If you're not sure, you can always go to the Star Note website and look up the print runs on notes. They may have some information about the runs on certain runs, but I'm not sure. Or go to the BP website, maybe look there. They can tell you what the runs are. The Star Note website has the Star Note runs. I'm not sure about regular run notes though. 6s, 8s, and 0s, good trinary, good eye appeal. Some people will call that a flipper. I don't call it a flipper because 8s are not symmetrical, but it's close. Also not in bad shape either. So a trinary with good eye appeal. But they're not, as you know, they're not rare. That's almost a trinary also. It's almost a radar. Had that 2 been a 5, that'd be a radar. One number off radar there. It's also like brand new. Maybe I'll find the other part of the run in here somewhere. It's a brand new bill. Like we're talking crisp. It's also got 3 pairs in it. Keep going here. Too many close calls. Can we get 10 likes in the stream? Anybody not liked yet? Okay. There's a Star Note. 2017 L series. Probably going to be common. $3.2 million, but a keeper nonetheless. All right. So Cameron, there's a Star Note for you. As proof that I found Star Notes before. We're going through 1,500 bills. We're almost 900 in. Here's a trinary with 1s, 4s, and 8s. Okay, eye appeal. 8 kind of ruined the binary there, but that's okay. It's not too bad. Look at that one, folks. Did that make you mad? It's a trinary. But read the serial number. 34543453. Almost a repeater. But it's still a trinary, either way you look at it. Somewhere out there is the repeater. That's hilarious. A lot of one-offs on these bundles here. All right, let's keep going. Progress. Remember, if I miss something, let me know. I may not keep it, but I'll look at it. Okay, almost done with this bundle here. We'll do one more and then do a recap so you can see what we found so far. Okay, that does that bundle. Now we'll do bundle number 10 next. All right. After this bundle, we'll do a recap of the finds. Hopefully we can add something to it in this bundle. All right. Might not be a bad idea. Not that, can I trust you with money? Chase, I've heard it. I heard Chase is good. Here's an older date note, by the way. It's also a star note. January 18th, 1708. Star note. Yeah, Chase, I heard, is really good. I heard Chase is a really good bank for ones. I know Sam goes over there in Tulsa every year and loads up, and last year it paid off, man. He found some good stuff. 3.2 million print run. Star note. You would, yeah. I don't actually have a Chase account. We just now got branches recently here. I think we have one, maybe two branches in this area. I'll consider it, but it's too far for me to drive during my lunch breaks, so I don't really have time to go to them enough. The ones I get are typically good enough anyway. I found some amazing stuff in them, so. But I also get way too much. I can barely handle what I get. But it's all okay. I don't really need them right now. I got way too many to deal with. Here we have an older date, March 15th, 1713. I'll look it up later. Not a priority for the stream. Probably not going to be anything special. We got 9 viewers and 9 likes. Can we get 9 viewers and 10 likes? Is that possible? Does that break the laws of physics or the laws of logic? Maybe. But how about this, Krusty? You can go get some ones and hunt them yourself and find something excellent. Find a flipper or a binary or a radar or a star note. Start a small collection. And then one day we can do currency battles. I'm thinking way ahead in the future, you know. All right. After this bundle, we'll do a recap of the finds so far. We're actually not doing too badly. Another star note. That's what I like to see. 2017 F series. There's a certain run of these I think that are scarce. Might be this one. Nope, not this one. 3.2 million print run. But it's also crisp. It's not in bad shape at all. My best lunch this week. Oh man, that's hard. I can't even remember what I ate. Did I have fish this week? I can't remember. I had some sausage biscuits today. That was okay. A little dry though. Oh, the 2013s that are on those Fs, right? I think that's right. Yeah, I think you're right. I couldn't remember which year it was. I check them all anyway, so it's not a super big deal. The 2013 Fs, or those might be the better run. You know, like half a million or something like that, or $250,000. I found them before. I like to find something that's not a common run, though. I like to find a lower run. Okay, we're about to finish up bundle number 10. We'll move on to a quick recap. 2013 duplicate. I have some of those. I got a bunch of those, actually. I haven't found one in a while. I've got 90 of them, I think, somewhere around there. I have bought some over the years. Rusty actually sold me some last June. He sold me about 13 or 15 of them. There's some good ones in there too. Have not entered them to the website yet. Maybe I'll do that one day, but not yet. I like to get 100 of them first. I do 100 and just do an even number. I've got almost that many. I may get that many eventually. Okay, there are 10 bundles done right there. We're a little bit, just barely over an hour. We're an hour and 5 minutes in the stream. Mostly done. But we're not done yet. Just a quick recap of the finds. Just getting here, we're about to do a recap of the finds we have so far. We've been through 1001 so far. Here are our finds of a 2017 F Series, 2017 A F Series star note with a 3.2 million print run. 2017 A L Series star note, same print run. Also a possible history note here, maybe, for the date on the note there. 2017 A L Series star note, common print run, 3.2 million. 2017 A F Series, also common. 2013 K Series, common print run. 2017 K Series, nice and crisp, common print run. 2021 K Series star note, that's also a common print run. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 common star notes. Well, actually make that 8 common star notes. This one has, was it 1.28 million, I believe? Yeah. So 8 common star notes so far. This is a lower run, but it's still considered common. We also have a high serial number, 95998650. It's the equivalent of a 4-digit low serial number, but on the high end because bills stop being printed for circulation at 96 million. So that's not a bad find. These are actually pretty tough to find in circulation. Not too common. As for our fancies, we have almost nothing trinaries so far. 3s, 4s, and 5s, almost a repeater, but only one number away. 4s, 1s with an 8. 6s, 0s, and 8s. 3s, 5s, and 8s. 1s, 3s, and 4s. 1s, 9s, and 6s. 2s, 9s, and 7s. 0s, 4s, and 3s. 0s, 3s, and an 8. 9s, 1s, and 4s. 2s, 8s, and 3s. And lastly, this is our find so far. 6 in a row 4s. Almost 7 in a row. That's a good find. It's not in bad shape either. But that's our number one find so far. 6 in a row 4s. Cannot complain about that. It actually might be better than our binary from yesterday as far as rarity. I think it is. We've also got one X note we found not too long ago. An X note. 6-4, look at the cut. Like, is it off center? You mean like little cut here on the edge, I think. Yeah, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that too much. I'm not sure what you mean, Sterling, but almost at the Federal. On this one? Okay. So the cut. Well, I'm not. Okay. Well, I'll check it out. But still a good note. All right. So good note there. Let's continue on to block number 3. We've got 5 more bundles to go through. We'll do a recap in a little bit. But Sterling, I'll check out that note here in a little bit. Probably the stream. I'll look it up. I'm a little confused as to what you mean, but I'll give it a look-see. Okay. Now, number 11 coming up. Will this be the best bundle ever? Maybe. It's all up to George. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Actually, there are 500 or 100 ones in a bundle, 5 bundles per block. So every block is 500 ones. Every bundle is 100. All right. And get through these things nice and cleanly. And see what we can find. If I miss anything, let me know. Focus to work. Here we go. That one's got some tape on it. Okay. If y'all are new to the stream, say hi in the chat. Give the stream a like. Got 10 likes so far. We're going double digits, guys. Double digits. I think last night's stream was one of the best ones for the channel, honestly. They seem to get more views than my regular videos do nowadays. By a lot. But they're longer videos, of course. Much longer videos. Like compare a 5-minute video to a 2-hour stream. That's a big difference. It requires dedication to watch a 2-hour video. Y'all haven't seen Will tonight, have you? Will's not here tonight. He's got some better things to do, I guess. We'll be doing this 2 more nights after this if you all are curious. We got 2 more nights of streaming to do. Hopefully, I'll be able to do them in a row, but depending on what happens this weekend. If I find a bunch of mushrooms this weekend, I may do a stream like Monday or Tuesday instead of Sunday or Saturday night, depending on what happens. If I find a lot of mushrooms on Saturday, I'll probably make that a video instead. Love me some mushrooms. There's April 23rd, 2057. That's like, 31 years away. So I won't keep that one yet. Too far out. I'm not that confident. I'll need it then. 0, 6, 9 and 7s. All right, let's keep going here. If I'm going too fast, let me know and I'll slow down. I've kind of trained my eyes to do this, so it's, I might be a little too fast for some people. You do like 2,000 or 3,000 bills in a night sometimes. You got to be fast. Especially when you got a schedule to keep. Especially a drop-off schedule. That's number 10. Not the best bundle ever. Or sorry, number 11. That was bundle number 11. Number 12 coming up. Here's number 12. All right. Y'all have any plans for the weekend coming up? I'm going to be doing my taxes tomorrow, then probably go mushroom hunting after that. I'd like to go skydiving, but if the mushrooms are up, that's going to become priority. Do y'all want to see skydiving videos on my channel, by the way? Let me know. They'll probably end up being members-only content, but we'll see what happens. It doesn't really fit my theme, though, which is why I've never posted one. I've got a lot of them. So anybody got any plans for the weekend? Hunting currency. That's a good plan. Chilling. Oh, yeah. If only that was a 2013. Of only 2017 A, B series star note in the duplicate serial number range, but it's not. I think it's a common run, but we'll find out. What is it, 2013? It's also a really old date, you know, July 1st, 1372. I'll look it up later, but not right now. I'm pretty sure these are all common runs. 3.2 million. Good find, but not as good as it could have been if it had been a different series. Eating with grandparents. You doing lunch, Bino, dinner, or both? Or breakfast? Probably a quick snack in the morning before I go out. Barbecue. So that's probably gonna be lunch or dinner then, I'm assuming. Turn these around. I thought I faced all these, but I guess I didn't get them all. Oh, they're still mostly faced. There we go. So, Bino, what's your favorite barbecue? Is it brisket, pulled pork, chicken, sausage? It does, Krusty, when the bills are good bills. It's really bad when they're something I'm going to keep, but can't because they're torn so badly. But it happens though. They are. It is a shame, but that's how it happens when you circulate money. It gets torn once in a while. So Krusty says sausage. What do you think, Bino? Anybody else share their best meat, best barbecue, or favorite barbecue meat? Pulled pork and sliced brisket. I like both those. I would say sausage is my favorite. Smoked sausage, man, it's so good. I make sure to get the sausages when I go to a barbecue place first. That's like the test. That's like the litmus test for the place. They've got a good sausage. They probably got to get everything else. Probably everything else is good. Not always, but probably. I don't eat barbecue enough, though. Almost a flipper there, but the 8's kind of ruined it, but still close. '95 series note. Y'all know what I'm going to ask. But no, not a web note. It's got the letters down here near the plate number. And the printing plate number on the back is at the bottom instead of at the top here above the E. So not a web note. All right. That'll end this bundle. We got 3 more to go. Fatty brisket, second. I agree. That's pretty good. Brisket's really good, especially when it's just the right mixture. The fat makes it really good. Let's be honest. It does make it great. Okay. Bundle number 13. We are 13 bundles in now. Well, 12 technically, but now this is 13. Here we go. Yeah, I definitely agree. Sausage. I like brisket too and pulled pork. I've had some really good pulled pork in my life. You could say homemade pulled pork. All right. And considering I'm from Arkansas, it's like I've eaten actual Razorback, and it's good stuff. Not much better than Razorback meat. Here's July 21st, 1727. I looked it up later. It's a possible history note. Possible. Now what? 2 more bundles to go after this, and we'll have a quick recap. Now we'll clean up my mess. I'll have to get my bundles all cleaned up and unfolded and pre-counted before I take them to the bank. That way they're easy to count. If I do have a torn note, I'll usually put it on top. That way it's the last count and it doesn't get jammed. Or I'll tape it if it's bad enough. There's 5 in a row ones. That's not bad. Those are also pretty scarce. I think those are actually scarcer than radars and repeaters. Plus, it's crisp. Pretty good note there. That's not a bad find. 6 in a row is better, but we'll take 5. Not bad. If y'all are joining us, you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. We are at 10 likes, which is pretty good. We're at double digits. It is a Friday night, so we do know that people have other things they like to do besides hang it on YouTube. But sometimes that's the best thing there is to do, right? All right, so we're almost done with the 13th bundle here. Focus to work here. There we go. Okay. Y'all have any favorite barbecue places you go to? Besides when you're going to this weekend? What's your favorite barbecue place, guys and girls? If we have girls here, maybe we do. All right. I like Wright's Barbecue. Not that not that they're my sponsor or anything, but they're pretty good here in this area. Yeah, Wright's is really good. I know some guys that work there. Man, it's good food. Yeah. Wright's pretty good. We got some good ones up here. We got a whole hog up there too, and it's not bad either. They have really good brownies over there. Really good brownies. That's one thing I do miss about that place is the brownies. Count Porcula. Never heard of that one. That sounds awesome. All right. If y'all are joining us, we're doing 1,500 ones. We're done. We just got through 1,300, so we got 200 to go left. 2 more bundles left, and here's one of them. Then we're going to call tonight. Bundle number 14 out of 15. Here we go. We'll do a recap after the bundle, then we'll probably call it a night so y'all can enjoy the rest of your evening or go to bed or both. I've had some good Dickies, though. The one I went to was decent. They had a really good sausage. The sausage was actually really good, but that was the one I went to. It has been since closed down since I was there a few years ago, so but it wasn't bad. Actually, I was not disappointed. I like the barbecue or the pork sausage a lot. That's almost a radar or almost a bookends note there. Not quite. No, I have not. I have not had Rudy's yet. 99 series note, a little older, but not that old. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, when I had it, I wasn't complaining about it. But it may have been good. Maybe I just wasn't being picky enough. I don't know. Haven't eaten there in years, though. I do remember they had really good sausage there. Maybe I'm just biased, though, because I like sausage so much. There's a clip for somebody to flip out. Finally, a star note. Here we go. 2021 K series. Probably going to be a common run. We haven't found any Where's George notes yet. You know that? $3.2 million. Common run. Okay. Let's keep going. So where'd he get the wings, Krusty? Was he using them to fly, or was he eating them? Backwards bills here. All right. America's street food. That sounds good. Street food is my favorite food probably ever. That or soul food. They're both pretty good. America's street food. Look, hole in the wall play. That sounds good, man. You haven't been up here yet. We need to go somewhere up here and get some really good food. Ben's the expert, but I know some good places too. Used to be a connoisseur of some sort back in the day. A foodie, if you want to call it that. I know some good places. I kind of like sushi a lot, to be honest. I did have sushi this week, though. I did have sushi. That probably was my best lunch. Sushi, and Pringles. Believe it or not, it was good. All right, about to finish up the 14th bundle. We'll knock out the 15th and do a quick recap. 1, 0, 3s, and 2s. Kind of cool, but not quite cool enough. Okay. All right. If we get done fast enough, I might look up those bills at the end of the stream that are dates, but I don't. We'll see. Kind of like a little bonus content that's probably going to be completely pointless. All right, so that's bundle 14. Here's our finale, number 15. Will we have any luck on this one? We've done okay. I'll be honest. We've not done badly. This has been decent. All right. So there's our last bundle for this stream, for this hunt. Will it be good? Let's see. I'm going too fast. Let me know. I'm going too slowly. Let me know. I'm in the Goldilocks zone. Let me know. Threes, zeros, sixes, and nines. Almost a flipper, guys, but not quite. The 1, 3 ruined it. Like, you know how that's how it goes. Always a 3. Tends to be the 3s. Almost a bookends there. 206, 50, 206. I won't keep it because the 5 and 0 do not match. '95 series note. We've got an H here by the 500. That's actually a pretty high plate number. Not a web note. It's got the printing plate number here at the bottom of the E instead of here at the top. But it was a chance. Chance for a web note, but it was a fail. Epic fail. That's almost a cool note. Not quite. Kind of like a bookends, almost a radar also. All right. There's a 4-digit ladder, but it stops. Won't keep it. It's also a very distant future date note, but that's way too far out there. We're almost halfway through the last bundle. Almost the first half of the last bundle. That's what I meant to say. I think you guys are spoiled for having all those restaurants down there that are so good. Not that we have nothing good up here. We do, but oh yeah, yeah. I'll show you some. I got my good stuff here with me. I keep my good stuff here just in case someone wants to see it. We can do a. We're kind of ahead of schedule, so I can do that real quick. We're almost done anyway. But sure thing. I got a stack of good finds here. We'll go through part of it, or maybe all of it. We'll see. Almost done with these. We'll do a quick recap of the hunt first, then we'll do that afterwards. We got 9 viewers, 11 likes. Can we get 13 likes to match last night's stream? Anybody has not hit like yet? Running out of time for the likes, guys. Running out of time. Well, we got a little more time to go. Almost a flipper. Look at that. So close. 5 ruined it. But that's all right. It's almost a trinary too. There's 5s, 2s, and 8s on a trinary with 1 8. That's kind of a cool looking note, actually. 2s and 5s are a good combo because they're kind of like opposite of each other. I'll keep that, even though it's trinary, but it's in good shape. It's a brand new bill. All right, so it looks like that's going to be it. Okay. 15 bundles in. A lot of almosters. But keep in mind, we're not even halfway through the ones yet. We've done 2,001 so far. I've got 3,001 left. So we're not even halfway finished. So we got many more chances for something epic. We've done pretty well so far. As for tonight's finds, here are our common print run star notes, including this one here. 2021 K series. These all have 3.2 million print runs. 2017 A B series. 2021 K series. 2017 K series. 2013 K series. 2017 A F series. 2017 A L series. Another 2017 A L series. 2017 A F series. And here we have a 2017 A G series starting out with a 1.28 million print run. That was our lowest run in this hunt. Still considered common, but that's how it goes. So we had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 star notes out of 15 bundles. That's about par for the course, considering they are getting harder to find. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I've definitely had worse. We had one high serial number, 95998650. That's the equivalent of a 4-digit low serial number, but on the high end, because bills stopped being printed for circulation at 96 million. So that's a good find. Not too easy to find those in circulation. We also had an X note, or also known as a high suffix note, with an X here at the suffix, because they only go up to Y. Pretty good find. Those are really tough to find nowadays. They don't make them anymore, as far as I know. As for fancy serial numbers, we had almost nothing but trinaries, but we did a few other things too. These are all trinaries, 2s, 5s with an 8, 2s, 3s with an 8, 1s, 4s, and 9s, 0s, 3s, and with an 8. It seems to be the 8 that ruins everything. You notice that? 0s, 3s, and 4s with a 4 anyway. 2s, 9s, and 7s. 1s, 6s, and 9s. 1s, 4s, and 3s. 3s, 5s, and 8s. 0s, 6s, and 8s. 1s, 4s with an 8. See, it's always 8s. Crazy 8s, huh? An almost a repeater. That's 3s, 5s, and 4s. Here we have a 5 in a row 1s. Not a bad note. We also have a 6 in a row 4s. That's almost a 7 in a row 4s. That was the find of the stream and probably the best fancy we found so far in the last couple of nights. Here are last night's top finds. We had a $5 trinary with six of a kind sixes in it. That's almost a binary flipper radar. Almost. That 3 kind of ruined it, but it's still a good trinary with 6 of a kind sixes. We had a 2017 PF series star note with a 500,000 print run. That was our lowest run star note so far in the last 2 nights. And a binary with 1s and 8s, 8181, 8811. That was our best find last night. I'd still say this one's a better note as far as rarity, possibly more valuable too, but they're pretty comparable. They're both good finds. Okay, so that's that. Here are our top finds. So, Bino, you want to see some top hits? Grab that 5. Got a few of them here. Before we end this, we're sub 2 hours in. We got a few minutes. But we got some good stuff here to show off. A lot of y'all have seen these before, but I showed them last night. But here's my best serial number so far. My only 7 in a row, and it's also a 1-digit serial number. Serial number 9. Not the prettiest bill, but who cares? I didn't care when I found this. Still having a heart attack from this one. That was a good find. Also got a true binary super radar. This is the most valuable of all radar notes you can find. 1s and 0s with a total sum of 2. That's the radar king right there. And we also have a true binary with all 1s and 0s. This is actually this is the first bill we found in last month's live stream. That was the bill on the top of the first bundle. That made it all worthwhile right there. But this one's better. 00112233, a paired ladder that is perfect. That is one of my best finds. That's probably top 3. That's probably my 3rd best. But those are the top few. As for 6009, honestly, it'd be considered a trinary, although a cool one. It would be the flipper would be the same serial number, so it's hard to say. I'd say maybe $30 with it being 6 of a kind zeros. That's my guesstimate. I don't spend that much time on eBay nowadays, but that's pretty close. I would say $30 to $40 maybe. But with it not being an actual super radar, which would put it like in this $80 to $75 to $80 range, I wouldn't go higher. Although it's still a cool note. Here's some other finds real quick. If y'all want to see them, if I can get my focus to work here. There we go. Still trying to get the focus. Here we go. That's looking a little better. Okay. Have a nearly perfect ladder. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We call it a stuttered ladder. Very crisp and good note. Here's a repeater note. 5172, 5172. On the back, there is something else. 4 pairs, 3, 3, 4, 4, 2, 2, 5, 5. A mixed paired ladder in a row. Kind of cool. Here we've got a binary with 1s and 3s. And one with 0s and 5s in pretty rough shape, but still a cool serial number. Here's a 6 of a kind 2s. And also 4 pairs, 2s, 1s, 3s, and 7s. Here we have a radar note, 4231, 4231, almost a descending ladder, really close. I wish it was 4321 going backwards and forwards. That'd be a sweet, really nice radar, but still cool. Here we've got a radar, 1302, 2031. I think I found this on the channel. I can't remember for sure, though. Here's one of my best binaries of all time, a binary flipper with 5 in a row 9s. So this is a binary flipper. Backwards, it's 6 in a row, or 5 in a row 6s upside down. And next we have another radar, 1528, 8251, same forward and backward. Another radar, 4458 forward, 4458 going backward. Here we have a binary bookends, 2 7 with 7, or sorry, 2 7s with 4 7s in the middle, 2 7s at the end. So we have 5 in a row 7s, 6 of a kind, bookends note. Here's another binary with 0s and 8s. Really good note there. It's also crisp. Here's a low 3-digit serial number, 715. That's I think my second lowest I've ever found. After the 9. Here we got a trinary with 33666, 555. All the numbers together. That's how I like it. Here we've got a binary with 5s and 6s. Almost a radar note. Really close. And that first 5 there had been a 6, would be a radar. Pretty cool. Here we have a 6 of a kind 7s. A good lucky note for someone. Almost 7 of a kind. We've got 5 in a row 3s on this one. Here's a ladder note, kind of paired, 0 1 1 2 3 3 3 4, like a stutter ladder. On the back, we've got 5 in a row 9s. That's also a trinary. If y'all are joining us, hit that like button. Let's get the stream to 13 likes. Can we do it? Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Here we have 6 of a kind 5s. And here we have a trinary with 4s, 1s, and 6s with 2 triples in the middle. Here we have a low 4-digit serial number. Not too bad. Another one here on the back, a 4-digit serial number. Low enough, I'll keep them. They got at least 4 digits or less. Here's a 5 in a row 1s on a star note. I believe I found this on the channel, I think. Here we have a nice, really cool trinary. I think I call these notes a full house. If you're playing poker, you've got 3 of a kind, then a 4 of a kind, 7 card. That's what I call it, a full house. It's this the name I gave it. But that's a really good note. It's almost, some people call it a flipper. I don't because of the 8s, but it's still cool. Here we have another high serial number. 9599, 2599, almost a repeater as well. Here we've got 6622, 6633, cool 4-pair note. That's almost a repeater also. Here we have 6 of a kind 7s with 5 of them in a row. Here we've got a repeater, 6648, 6648. Yeah, but I don't play poker, so that's what I call it. Because in 5 card, it is you need to have what, 2 and 3, something like that, or yeah, whatever. I haven't played that in a long time. Here we've got a binary with 2s and 4s, and a bookends note here with 51s at the bookends. All the numbers in the middle are the same. There's like 2 and 3. That's what I thought. Yeah. So in 7 card, 3 and 4. 1978, and a date note that's also a repeater. So if you're born in 78, let me know. Here we have binary with 3s and 7s. 6 in a row of 1s here. That was a good one. We've got binary with 2s and 8s, also a good find. Here we have 6 of a kind 4s. 6 of a kind 6s. A repeater, 7849, 7849. Another repeater, 7583, 7583. Another repeater, 1061. Sorry, not a repeater, a radar, sorry, 1061, 1601. A radar note and another radar note, 1220, 0221. Same forward and backward. Here we have a binary flipper again, 9s and 0s. Upside down, it's 6s and 0s. There's another binary flipper. I guess I haven't shown this yet in there. 6 of a kind 6s. And here we have 0s and 7s on a binary. Good lucky note. And last up, we have a 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. Another studded ladder. It's also a good note. All right. We'll end the stream. Now look down on people who think 8s is flipper. No, but let's be honest. They're not symmetrical. If they were, I'd count them, but they're not. You can tell the difference. They don't read the same. So let's be honest. I don't look down on them, but I don't agree with them. You got to have certain standards, right? It either is or it isn't, and that does not count if they don't read the same. You can tell it's not an, I mean, you can tell it's an 8, but it's not the same. All right, so yeah, well, his standards are subpar in my opinion. I'll look down upon him now. If you'll like to, so I keep this stuff with me when I do my streams. That way, in case someone, because I do get a few new people here and there. They do enjoy seeing the good stuff. Unfortunately, I found most of it off the channel. Although these 2 5s I did find. Actually, 3 of these I found on the channel. This one is the reason I started my channel, because I found this right before the Tulsa show in 2023, and dude, I was like, dude, I'm not finding stuff like this. I might as well do a channel, because that's too good of a find. Got a couple subs tonight. Gained 2 subs, so thank you guys. We'll do 2 more streams. We're gonna do 2 more, same length, same amount. Next 2 nights. If y'all want me to show off more bills, I'll do that. Not a big deal. But we'll call it quits now, unless anybody has any questions or concerns. We'll call it good. Our top finds. So far, our top fancies are this binary from last night. Where's my focus? It worked really quick. There we go. Well, this binary so far is on this 5 was our best 5. 8181, 8811. Good pattern. Good eye appeal. That was our best $5 bill. We also had a $5 star note with a 500,000 print run. That was our lowest run so far of all the star notes. And we also had a 6 of a kind 6s on this 5 here from last night as well. Those were our top 3 $5 finds. 1 so far, our best finds are this 6 in a row 4s and probably 5 in a row 1s. Those are probably our top 2. The rest are just trinaries and common star notes. Of course, we also found an X note too. That kind of qualifies as a good find, as they are pretty scarce. So not bad. There are the finds so far of these last 2 streams. So can I make that noise? The Dalton-gasm? I don't know about that, man. How about you can watch the video again. I can't do it because it wouldn't be real. I don't want to fake a Dalton-gasm, dude. You can't do that. It's just disrespectful to Daltons. Everybody knows this. You cannot fake a Dalton-gasm. You got to have a real one. Otherwise, you're disrespecting the hobby and the culture behind the Dalton point. But if I ever find another Dalton like that, I probably will make the same noise. Yeah. Especially because I knew it was a bird point when I found that, or it was either going to be a big bird point or a Dalton. I could tell by the serrations on it. But I found I knew I had something good. I assumed it was a Dalton because of the serrations, and I was right. But I still freaked out, even though I kind of knew what I had. Sunshine can just live with it, dude. Was it planted like his PhD? But there we go. We'll call it quits. We'll do some streams next 2 nights. Same time, probably the same time, same place. Depending on when I get home tomorrow. If I find a lot of mushrooms, I might cancel it or make it later, depending on what I find. I'll try to find some morels tomorrow because it's about that time of year. Maybe a little bit early still, but we got some rain. I'm hoping so. Yes, you can. You can make an appearance tomorrow. You can come every night. You're always welcome, Krusty. Everybody loves a Krusty bus station. You're not even in town. You haven't even come back from Little Rock yet. Theoretically, though, yeah, you could if you wanted to. Theoretically, that's up to my girlfriend though. She's the one. That's up to her. I have done streams. I did a stream with Jude one time. He helped me with that wheat penny live stream. You can do all the bundles for all I care. I can just sit here and comment and talk and chat. But yeah, I did a stream with Jude one time. I went through like 3,000 plus wheat cents on. That's actually one of my top streams also. It's like my 3rd top stream. The last night's actually beat it by views. But maybe we may get something epic tomorrow. We're not doing bad. These are good finds here. I don't usually find. Of course, I forgot the 6 in a row here. These are all good finds here. We're doing pretty well. I cannot complain about this. This is a good trio of pretty serial numbers for a thumbnail. I'm going to keep the thumbnails the way they are, though. I like having those. Show people what I'm actually going through because this is actually going to be $10,000. So far, we've been through $7,000 so far. We'll do another $3,000 during the next 2 nights, all ones. $1,500 tomorrow, and then $1,500 the next night also. But these are probably that's our top 1. These are our top 5, and top 2 ones. This is easily the best find so far, with the binary here being the second best, but a close one. Yeah, we can do a live stream out, like get like a GoPro going, looking for some falcon monsters and catching some fish and having them. What if we caught a fish, got it on the bank, and a falcon monster came up and stole it and knocked us down and stole our fish? What would you do? What would you do? We found a 0 Where's George bills in this hunt. I am disappointed. I want to key one of those in tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Well, we could get attacked, though. We got to be careful. All right. Smash the like button. Anybody has not hit the like button yet? We're at 11 likes. Not many people watching, though. Smash that like button if you haven't done so yet. We're not doing bad. We're doing pretty well on the stream. It's a good stream. We had some good finds in this stream. I'm not disappointed. This is for only 1,500 ones. We did all right. I mean, I've been finding lots of like consecutive 4s lately. They seem to be like a pattern. Honestly, I like having ones more. I like the ones look good when they're in a row. They always look great. Good eye pill on ones. That's also a good note, though. That's a good binary. Worthy of a holder, I guess. Not a slab, but a holder. All right. Yes, he was just hungry, though, Krusty. You're right. We can't blame a guy for wanting to eat, right? All right, with that being said, we are now 1 hour and 25 minutes in. Actually, yeah. No, 1 hour and 55 minutes in. We're almost 2 hours in. 1 hour and 55 minutes. Anybody else have any requests that I'm going to do? Questions? Recap of anything else we found? We didn't find a whole lot of good stuff, but we did okay. Did have one really good find. That made the hunt worth it right there. These are also not bad, but I would prefer to have 6. My forearm, maybe. There's my forearm. I mean, it's kind of, it's my camera's low. Why do you want to see my forearm? Don't want to see my rippling muscles? One more. Yeah, Krusty likes my forearms. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. There's my other forearm. Look at there. That's the other side. I do have 2 of them most of the time. But any other requests besides the weird ones? So we'll do this tomorrow. We'll do a couple more streams. I got 3,000 more ones to do. And if I do them in bundles of like 1,500, like three blocks at a time, I can get them all done and then get them all cleaned up and ready for the next day before bedtime usually. But we did okay. No disappointments here so far. With that being said, we'll call it a night. I'm not putting my ankle on screen. Do you know how hard that's going to be? You know how hard that's not happening, dude. I'll hurt myself. And Krusty, I know you're pregnant. You never even gave birth. You got pregnant, and you got pregnant again, stayed pregnant, and no one even saw you give birth the first time, so we didn't believe you. There's no witness to the birthing. But it has nothing to do with currency on coins, does it? Yes, I was there, but I didn't see the baby. I didn't want to see the baby. Trust me, I did not want to see that baby. I have a feeling it was very unattractive. But I will pass. You'll also pass, right? Anyway, we're about done. Sam, have any more questions, requests before I give up on life and on streaming forever? I'm going to get these bills cleaned up and put away. Get us cleaned up for tomorrow's stream because we got a bunch more ones to do tomorrow and the next night. We have an entire weekend of this, guys and gals. We have 2 more nights of this. We're only halfway done searching. We've got 2 more nights of this to do. 2 more nights, 3,000 more ones to do. Hopefully we'll beat these finds. If we can beat a 6 of a kind, that's going to be, or 6 in a row, that's going to be tough. That's a tough one to beat. Binary is also tough to beat. I don't find those too often either. But we're just right at the 2-hour mark right now. So I'll probably end it right when we get the 2-hour mark. So if you have any questions, anything last minute, let me know. And that's really unfortunate. Did you get it? Did you get it at the? Did you get that toad at the barbecue place? And maybe how you got pregnant by eating a toad. I don't want to know, man. I don't want to know. But we're going to call it quits here. We'll see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on the stream, and we'll see you all tomorrow night. Thank you all for watching.